All right, thank you everyone for coming by today. Today, the Copenhagen Health Center is in operation. The team has restored the facility and facilitated the arrival of Julie Emery, an independent family nurse practitioner from Lewis County, to lead the clinical team here, providing local access to primary care and walk-in service 5 days a week. So we're very excited about that. In order to do this today, several people had to be involved, and it was a true collaborative, a true team effort. First, I want to acknowledge the Board of Legislators for Lewis County, who supported this initiative right out of the gate. And Lisa Verkler, the newest member of the board, thank you for being here today. And I learned moments ago, Lisa and Julie were classmates at Beaver River High School. That was a high-achieving class. I'd also like to acknowledge the support by Ryan Pichet, the county manager. Right out of the gate, when I introduced this is what we wanted to do, he was supportive and worked with the legislators, allowing us to maintain that support. Closer to home, we had support from the Lewis County Health System Board of Managers, and not only the support of moving forward with the project, but making sure it was funded adequately. So special thanks to the Board of Managers. But there were people within the organization who had instrumental roles. I want to thank Michelle Prince, who really led the CON application process and the Rural Health Clinic designation policy and procedure review. Thank you, Michelle. I want to thank Dr. Sean Harney. Sean was key in the successful recruitment of Julie Emery back home. So thank you, Sean. I'd like to acknowledge Mr. Frank Pace and Denise Hirsch for their work. The facilities department worked tirelessly to revitalize this building, along with BCA, the architectural and engineering group we worked with, and they're represented today by Rick Tagg. And the lead contractor for this project was Capital Construction out of Watertown, Mr. Anthony Macheo. But I'd be remiss not to recognize the individuals who really brought the clinic to life in the last few days. Megan Stockman, Janice Bregman, Janice McConnell, and Cindy Brody. So when you are in the clinic and it suddenly feels like home, it's because of those individuals. So thank you very much. But the clinic is only possible if you have a provider. And we are fortunate that Julie Emery has come back home. Lewis County has quite a tradition of women providing services to our community. In the recent past, Dr. Kathy Williams, who provided service to Lewis County, retired, but was instrumental and a key member of our medical staff. Currently, we have Dr. Shirley Tuttle Malone, also a Lewis County native, Dr. Kelly Birchenough, Lewis County native, Dr. Katie McHugh, Lewis County native, family nurse practitioner Kathy Durr, Lewis County native, PA Melinda Rosner, a graduate of Copenhagen High School, family nurse practitioner Corey Schell, Lewis County native. So you can see there's this tradition, this history of the women of our county providing services to the residents of our communities. So Julie, that's the group you are joining now that you've come back home. So let me give you a brief overview of the project. There were essentially two tracks. The first track was recruiting the right practitioner to join the organization to serve the needs of Copenhagen. The other was revitalizing the health center. On July 18th, 2019, I met with the elected village leaders and explained to them the plan we had for the clinic. But in order to achieve the goals, we were going to have to close the clinic for a while. And then in the midst of all of that, we had a pandemic. So nearly 2 years later, we are here today. And yesterday was the first day we started seeing patients here, and Julie had a full schedule. So a little less than 2 years later, here we are. With the support of many, with the work of many, we can now report back to the village. We're here, the project is completed. So let's talk a little bit about Julie. Julie Emery is a native of Croghan, New York, and a 2005 graduate of Beaver River Central School. In Springfield, Montana, she earned her Bachelor of Science in Biology with a chemistry major in 2009 from Evangel University, and her Bachelor of Science in Nursing in 2013 from Cox College. Julie completed her Master of Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner from the University of South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina in 2018. Before returning home, Julie worked for Tenet Health at Fort Mills Family Practice. She provided a wide range of medical care for patients, ranging from wellness visits, primary care, to complex disease and chronic illness management. Before becoming a nurse practitioner, Julie worked in the nursing field for 8 years at Carolina Healthcare System. As I reflected earlier, Julie grew up in Croghan and was active on the cross-country team, and didn't take long before she re-engaged with her old school and is working with the team today. And Julie will also be providing healthcare services for Copenhagen Central School and will be the facility provider. So, thank you. This is a terrific day for the health system, for the community of Copenhagen, and I'd like now to introduce Julie Emery to you and ask Julie to come up and give a few reflections.
Thank you everyone for coming. It's so good to be here. I first of all just want to thank the board and the administration for this opportunity. I couldn't be more thankful. My team and I are so excited to partner with this community and all their healthcare needs, and partnering with the school as well. Last time I was at Copenhagen was for a physics project that didn't really go that well for me. So I'm excited to make some new memories there and partner with this community, and looking forward to it. It's just really good to be home. So thank you once again for this opportunity.
Okay, we're going to have a ribbon cutting ceremony, and I'd like to ask Christina to...
Ready?